Hello, wrestling collector community. It's Tom from CollectAWrestlePalooza. I've got 3 packages to open today, including an envelope from Japan and 2 boxes. Let's get going.
CollectAWrestlePalooza. CollectAWrestlePalooza.
All right, we're going to start with the envelope from Japan. Let's see what it contains. I have been buying stuff from Japan mostly because I don't know much about it, and it's an entry point for me to research more about the hobby. We have here, this seller tends to include 1 base card. This is just a base card. I don't know much about it. And this card here was the reason for my purchase. Look at this image of Terry Funk and Abdullah the Butcher. I loved Abby smoking a cigar. I thought that that was an amazing image. I know nothing about this card. I think it might be a sticker or a hand cut, but I just loved the images, and that's why I picked it up. If you know anything about this, please leave a comment and let me know. Is this rare? Is this something? Or is this just something I'm going to love? Second card here. Another Abdullah the Butcher card. Holding a trash can. Thought it was great. The back of the card depicts him dropping his elbow. I feel like he might have been more famous in Japan. I don't know that for a fact, but just the prevalence of cards that were produced of him mostly come from Japan. And as someone that does collect Abdullah the Butcher cards, I tend to have to buy them from overseas. And the final card of this lot, Andre the Giant, wrestling in Japan. Again, don't know anything about this card. All 3 of these raw cards I think I purchased for $5 or so each, somewhere around there. I don't know if this is anything. Again, if any collectors have any background that they can share with me, I'd love to know more about this card, but I just thought it was a great early Andre the Giant card, so of course I was all over it. And now, the first box. Let's see what we have here. There are a few special items I've purchased, and I have a feeling this is one of them. Yes, it is. You gotta be careful opening it up, because the seller notated this had never been opened. I took their word for it, because what else was I going to do? But this is a sealed, all-in trading card set. This was the first event held by what is now the AEW. At the time, I don't even believe it was called the AEW yet. But this was their first set of trading cards. So I believe there's 25 cards in here. Of course, they would all be rookies, at least in terms of their cards with AEW. But I bought this about $250, I believe. It's in immaculate condition, never opened. There's a little bit of creasing on the side, but man, does it look like it's in good shape. The event was held Saturday, September 1st, 2018. I think you could buy this set if you went to the event, and people that purchased them are holding on to a nice relic of wrestling history. So this is going to go in my display case. I don't think I'm going to resell this. I think this is just one for me to keep, and I will not open the top. And the final box here contains a package, nicely wrapped. This is the Kingpins 1990 Professional Bowling Association trading cards. This is a complete set of 100. Now, I've been buying these because they are so inexpensive, and I feel like professional bowling, if that ever becomes something that gains some respect, there are amazing Hall of Fame bowlers in this set. You've got Earl Anthony, you've got Mark Roth, you've got Parker Bone, you've got Pete Weber, you've got all the greats all in one place. And as far as I know, this is the only bowling cards that exist. So if you're a fan of some of the more outlandish sports, this is one to pick up. You can buy a complete set very reasonably of Hall of Fame rookies. It's unreal that people are not buying these. Well, that does it for this week, guys. As always, have a great week, and thank you for supporting the wrestling collector community.
CollectAWrestlePalooza. CollectAWrestlePalooza.